Well, boys and girls, just like last year, we've already won the league once. In order to win the league, we just need to win the league and then win the league. Once we've won the league 3 times, we will have won the league. And then we'll know how much budget we've got for next season. Remember, the grand plan was for us to do this season in the Champions League to make the money, so we were given it next summer to spend, so next year we can have a proper crack at the Champions League. So assuming we do win the league, and then win the league, we need a big transfer budget, or we are resigning and moving on. Things could be about to kick off. As mentioned, we have already won the league. There you go. Hold on. League table. There you go. That was us winning the league. Now all we need to do is win the league. And then once we've won the league and won the league, it's then just a simple step of winning the league in order to win the league. Switzerland is cracking. Let's just crack on and play some matches. We've already been knocked out of the cup. We're already out of the Champions League. We just need to plough through football matches and get to the end of this season. I'm assuming we're going to win the title because we are the best team in Switzerland by miles. And then it's really a one moment stream. We're waiting for that moment where, I mean, I guess if we balls it up and don't win the league, that'll be a second moment. But really, that one moment we're waiting for is when we have our transfer budget delivered to us, because it dictates what we do next. I think if we get anything in excess of about £5 million, I think we stick around because that's more money than I've ever had to spend in this save so far. But if they lowball me, we are moving on. We have got lots of leagues loaded and we will be moving on. Probably no advent calendar. I've got a Pokemon trading card game advent calendar in the storage unit I could go and fetch. What can we do to celebrate the hour? I don't know. Paint my face. We're not going to paint my face. We'll figure something out. I'll level with you, folks. This is as much thought as I've put into it at any point other than moving the date. Do you know what kind of save I'll be doing for the 24-hour stream? No. All I know is Chris has given me instructions that it has to be a standalone one, because if I do it in this save, it's going to ruin LOLLUJO 2. So it has to be a 24-hour unique save stream. Because apparently he doesn't want to have to edit it down into one video that comes out the next day. We could do that. Do not do Preston. 24 hours for Zealand might do half a transfer window. We've done another football. I guess it depends on whether we have a real plan to go back and do Preston properly after we finish this save. And are we going to give them multiple seasons? Or is it more of a case of you just wanted to see how that season would have ended with Preston, in which case a 24-hour stream would be perfect for that. It probably will eventually see LOLLUJO 2. I haven't spoken to Christopher about this, I don't think. But I will probably be recommending to him that he saves it for May and just gets it ready for them, because first 2 weeks of May, I'm on holiday. So there'll be no content at all. So if I'm knocking out 24 hours of unique content, probably makes sense just to save it and upload it like every couple of days, first week of May while I'm away, when there's nothing on LOLLUJO 2 anyway. You could probably get 7 or 8 episodes out of it. Don't lean on the chair. You are going to break it. I can feel that you're leaning on it. There's somebody pressing down on it. You can't do that. You will break it. Goodness me. Scotch card, but no WD-40. Yeah, what do you need WD-40 for? Scotch guard is very important. I Scotch guard all my shoes. You don't think I'd wear my Jordans outside if I hadn't Scotch guarded them first? Goodness me. I'm not a maniac. I've never needed a WD-40 something. Well, at least we've got that sorted. Dave's going to live with Chris for a week in July. And I'm off to TwitchCon and Disneyland. And then when I get back, I'll give Chris some stuff to edit from those trips. It's amazing. Sorry, what? Dave dressing up as a fireman? Dave loves dressing up. He likes his jumpers. He likes his T-shirts. What about May when I'm away? No. What, when I'm on holiday? No, he's in the kennels then. That was because that was something that was arranged early in the year. Unlike TwitchCon, waiting until 5 months before the event to announce the dates, even though they will have known them since last year. They announced Paris in Amsterdam. So since then, they've known when it was happening. They could have just told us the dates then, and I could have had the kennels booked for a year. But no, they waited until today to let everybody know when the dates were happening. So because it's in July, obviously the hotels are expensive, flights are expensive, and the kennels are all already booked. Good work, Twitch, you bunch of geniuses. Book ourselves into a Paris hotel, do some Paris sightseeing on Thursday and Friday, do TwitchCon Saturday and Sunday, and then Sunday night drive to Disneyland and do like 3 days at Disneyland and then drive home and do a week of it. But because they've waited so long to announce it, I guess we can't do that now. We've tried 2 local kennels and neither of them can have him. I'll have Dave if you can have my 4 kids for a week. I mean, no. There's a no children policy in my house now. It needs to happen so you can get Sheepdog there to do Best Thing from Paris. I mean, that is a good point, I guess. If me and Anna go to Disneyland another time, me and Sheepdog could do Paris and do Best Thing from on like the Thursday and Friday, then TwitchCon, and then just come home. Not even Amy. Amy turned 17 this year. There was a no children rule in my house. Does that mean I've even kicked my own out of the house? Pretty much. There's not been anyone other than me and Anna sleep here for the last several days, and Dave, I guess. Neither of the female children have slept here this year yet. And Andy's here like half the time now, less than half the time probably. Grandkids soon. I mean, they ain't coming in. I've made this very clear to all my children. They can have grandkids if they want. I'll come and see them. I'll even log into Facebook so I can thumbs up the pictures. What's the protocol on Facebook? I've not been on there for years. They ain't coming in my house though. If your children stay at yours while you're at TwitchCon, they look after the place and Dave. Now that's finally someone talking some sense. Unfortunately, eldest one is busy with uni and stuff. She's now back at uni again. Despite, I'm like 90% sure I went to her graduation last year, but she's somehow now back in uni. All very complicated. So I don't think she's available. And Amy will still only be 17, so probably can't look after the house on her own. And I think she probably has to go to college and stuff. In July. What are we saying in July to? Just sneak Dave into TwitchCon and Disneyland. It's looking like the only option at the moment. What about Smoothman? Not sure I'd trust him to look after an animal. Ah, no, not shortlist. Scout. Oh, he's available to sign. He's at Inverness on loan from Coventry. Should we just take him? I mean, we may as well just take him. No scouting needed. He's available. Just take him. He's on the next gen list. He must be good. Which, by the way, talking of the next stream, probably should have led with this at the start. A reminder, there obviously won't be a stream on Sunday because I'm at Spurs West Ham on Sunday. So there'll be no stream on Sunday this week. I will be back Monday after this. Right, we're getting Johnson Eza. Has he got any EU nationality? He does not. So he is going to take a foreign spot. But let's hope he's any good. He's on the next gen list. Get him in. What? Wow. That's going to be interesting. I wish they'd hurry up and scout him. Scouting in progress. So we are scouting him. Oh, wow. It's just dropped massively. Oh, God. Can we go back to where that was one continue ago? That just took a turn for the worse. Because we've got a scout report back. I mean, to be fair, 3-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. It's not a disaster. So, oh, Antunes is out for the rest of the season. Through wear and tear. That seems excessive. So there's his final attributes. That's not too shabby, is it? I think he probably works. It's a tricky tightrope to walk when playing the game is your job, because you don't want to get in the point where you are not enjoying your job. So I guess in that situation, minimizing your exposure to it makes sense. And Jack's always a YouTuber first, isn't he? He's been on YouTube, similar to me. YouTuber first, streamer second. Ben said there's a bit of limbo at the moment, trying to get everything centralized in terms of graphics for everyone else to host it. Ben wants to do it, but he's sorting that out as a major. Thing. There you go. So it sounds like these questions probably are being asked and answered in other streams, and I've not got the answers. So your best bet is to probably just continue to ask Ben. Ben is the person to ask about the Streamer Showdown, not me. Like I say, I'm just the handsome, talented guy who keeps winning the thing. And you've got at least 3 to 6 months of expenses saved up in an instant access savings account, cash available to get hold of in an emergency. If you're in that situation, you're ready to start investing, start putting an amount of money each month into a lifetime ISA would be the best place to start as an under 40 in the UK, because you get a bonus off the government. We're losing again, by the way. We might actually have to focus in on the matches here because we're having a little bit of a wobble. We've kind of assumed the league is just going to take care of itself, but we are wobbling. We're 3-1 down here against Young Boys. There he is, look. Look at him go. Give it to Gatford. Oh, that's a lovely ball. That's a lovely goal. Little Kev. This is what happens when you take someone off the next gen. This is last year's one. Oh, Gatford with the dominant headed clearance. I didn't sign you on loan, Shady, no. I think you were very expensive. I think you were very expensive and played in a position we didn't need a player. Oh dear, that was a very good pass. Oh dear. And I'll be panicking. As of right now, I don't think I do, thank you. That being said, if you're going to be there and you've got a spare, keep an eye on my Twitter on Sunday. Because if my dodgy ticket doesn't get me in, I might well need a backup plan. Oh, Gatford with the through ball, and there's the equaliser! Oh my word, it's absolute madness at the end of this match. Little Kev has come on, Gatford has come on, and between the two of them, they've made a huge difference. So I think it's still 3 matches, isn't it? Yeah, us against Young Boys. 3 matches. And they take most of May. But hold on. Why are we away for 2 of them? We won the league by 11 points. And we've got to play 2 of them away from home. I thought the whole point was if you finished higher in the table, you got the home advantage. So we've now got to beat them over 3 matches, even though we finished 11 points ahead of them. And 2 of the 3 matches are played at their ground. Number of teams 2, 3 games. Teams play each other 3 times. Doesn't seem to be any mention in the rules as to who gets 2 of the 3 games. And it's not as if this is, oh, it doesn't really matter. This is how it decides who wins the title and therefore who goes straight into the Champions League group games. If we lose this over 3 legs, which is a stupid sentence, over 3 legs, if they beat us twice and they'll get into the Champions League group stage and we won't. We'll have to qualify. Because only one team goes straight in. Right, so we're going away to Young Boys, knowing we have to beat them. Because that's fair. Really fair. I think if we end up losing these 3 matches, I might just resign in disgrace. I'll be so upset. So upset. Oh. You should win the title based on where you finish in the league. End of discussion. There should be none of this nonsense at the end of the year. We won the league by 11 points. We are that much better than everyone else in this league. If we somehow fluke out of winning the title because we had to play 2 away games against a good team, that's ridiculous. Right, they're down to 10 men now. That's even things up a little bit. Let's not balls this up, please and thank you. Oh, it's a football goal. Lovely. We killed a scat man. Thank you very much for 2 months. Go attacking. Nah, we're staying as we are. Oh, we'll go attacking if we can see it here. Oh, come on, not like this. We're playing 10 men. Absolutely hideous. Absolutely hideous. Right, come on. Let's have an equaliser then. At least get to that penalty shootout. That is a weird cross. Oh, come on. An immediate reply. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, is this... Okay, it is extra time. It's not penalties straight away. It's extra time. Oh, this is ridiculous. The player's just going to be broken. We can't make another substitution either. So, oh, I give up. I figured we were going straight to penalties or we could make another change when we got to extra time, but no, neither of those. Come on, tell me there's golden goal. There might as well be. It's such a mental playoff system. It might as well have golden goal in it. Oh, he had to be offside, surely. Where's the referee's fingers when we need them? Look at the XG. Oh, mind you, their XG is better than ours. My word. And now it's penalties. What a ridiculous... This is only match 1 of 3. This is ridiculous. £4 million we spent on him. Come on, Frick. Oh, I thought he'd saved it, but no. Is this one I can split in 2? No. Because most of the league stuff you just want to race through. It's all about this. You'd rather just lose this in 90 minutes so your players aren't dead. Or, you know, there's 3 matches to be played. Just call this one a draw. Give us each 1 point. Because you've already given young boys the advantage of 2 home games. Let us come here and draw this one, win our home game, and go into the final match with some kind of advantage. But we're now in a situation where we've won the league by 11 points. We've drawn this match, but then lost it on penalties. And we're now suddenly at a huge disadvantage for the rest of this ridiculous playoff. The whole system makes no sense at all. Why are we playing 2 away games? Why are draws not a thing? Now we've got to win the next 2 games, one of which is away again. Just don't balls this up, you bunch of idiots. We can't even fill the ground for this. They don't care. The people of Geneva don't deserve a football club. Oh, my word. Right, football goal. Nearly. Do we get half a point for that? I wouldn't be surprised if there was rules like that. Half a point for hitting the post. Of that, people are posting the rules of how these playoffs are supposed to work in the chat. Because that's not how they have worked. Football Manager have ruined me here. We've won the league by 11 points and they've done us over with 2 away games. We were in ropey form at the end of the season. I was worried this might happen. We stuttered, even though we've finished, and I'll say again, 11 points clear at the top of the table. We were in poor form the last few matches. Damn it, Ball Moose. Do you want to come and play for me or not? You need to let in 3 goals if you do. Right, there's one back. Told you McAtee was a good player. Right, it's another red card for Young Boys again. Second game in a row. Finley Burns! Will you just head it into the back of the net? How many more chances is he going to get? Right, come on. More. 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 More! That was more! Oh, my word. Lovely defensive work from Gatford. Told you he was a left back all along. Here we go. Look at us. Look at us swarm forward. Here we go. Come on! Please? Come on! Well, there we go. Into game 3. Inexplicably away from home, but we have the momentum. Have I taken a look at the retro database? I have. I made a video on it last week. Want to have a look to see what I found? £4 million was spent on him, only to play him at right back in the biggest game of the season. Oh dear. We can turn this ship around. Ah! Oh, £4 million we spent on him. £4 million. It's almost as if he's not a right back. Another one we signed from Young Boys. Why did we sign several players from Young Boys only to then face them in the playoff? Seems like a mistake on my part. Right, here we go. £4 million. Look at that. That was a £4 million pass, and it's led to a goal. Referee, finger out of your ear. Forget it. That was a goal, if ever I saw one. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around. Frick! There's your turning point. Why does he need all of his hips to be able to do a football for us? There you go, look. An actual fullback playing fullback. What a difference. Oh. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, come on, football. Football. Oh, look, apparently playing with no right back causes problems at right back. Right, here we go. Can we turn this ship around? Of course we can't. Oh. Huh? Oh, off referee. Come on. Okay, that worked. Swear at the referee, everybody. We have to do a football. Are you serious, Football Manager? I have never before felt quite like the FA have taken a title off of me. But between the absolute fixing of the way the fixtures have gone here to this, red card, 2 penalties against us, we finished 11 points clear at the top of the league. Not watching this trash. We finished 11 points clear. I'm just going to shut my eyes. I'm not even going to look at it. I refuse to acknowledge them as champions when we finished 11 points clear. We better be straight into the Champions League group stage. If we are, then I don't care who won the league. Oh, we're not going anywhere, boys and girls. This is what we've been working towards for 2 years. Doesn't mean in every year 3 different things needed to be champion. Yeah, but similar to the final year we had at Penabon, it's not going to be about the domestic league. We don't really care about that now. We've won that. It is all about how deep can we run in the Champions League. So Martin got signing of the season, as you would expect. That is so twisted and filthy. That is ridiculous. We claimed a deserved title. There you go. The board are disappointed the team finished bottom of the league this season. The underachievement is compounded by the fact we look like title challengers earlier in the campaign. Excuse me? Finished bottom of the league? Do you mean that 2-club league that was a fix at the end of the season? Is that what you're referring to when you claim we finished bottom of the league, Football Manager? We finished... Okay, it was only 7 points. Actually, no, that was 7 points clear at that stage. By the end of the actual thing, we were 11 points clear. Oh... I still don't know if we're in the group stage of the Champions League or what. I feel like there's some significant information missing. Confirm something to me, game. Please. I have to send this whole VOD to SI and ask them what the hell. I mean, yeah, let's download the whole vlog. Just the whole vlog, the whole VOD. Put it on a DVD, post it to Sports Interactive with an envelope that just says, what the hell, explain yourselves. What have you done here? What is this? What is your excuse? There are tabs on the bar above. Where? Oh, up here. Europe. Qualification places. Right, here we go. Switzerland. Get 1 into the group stage, 1 on the league path. So presumably we're on the league path. What on earth does that mean? Oh, there we go. So we've got to go from the second qualifying round. That's hideous. All because we got absolutely screwed by the game. Why are these idiots still playing football matches? Pack it in. There you go. Got a nice annual fee from Porto. Record low number of wins. Excuse me? We won the league by 11 points. We didn't get 47 points. How can that be a new low? We finished on 70 points. 11 points clear. What on earth? I'm just going to play Minecraft in a minute. I've had enough. I don't understand. Kevy, 47 points. I want to see how many we got in that first half of the league last year as well. See if it even was a record low. What is that even? Record low. We won the league. So 47 points and 14 wins. The previous year, we got 51 points and 16 wins. We won it by 7 points both years. It doesn't go back any further because that's when we loaded the league. Right, boys and girls, I think we're going to end the stream there because the transfer window has just opened. We now know we've got European qualifiers to do and we've got over £10 million to spend. So Monday Night Kev is going to have an absolute field day with this. But for now, I need to go and be very cross.